Hello everyone, today it's time for a new collection update. And actually today I did a bit of cleaning work on the collection here because it was very much needed. Took a look at all of the lanterns I have and which one I want to keep, which one I don't really mind giving away. So this is basically the very new selection of lanterns, which I haven't really gotten any new ones for the collection, just got rid of some, but switched some places, so some are actually more visible than usual here. For example, these ones, the HRL lanterns, which I do very much like, and they are a very classic lantern, especially from the area that I'm from. They used to be all the way back behind there, which they really do not deserve. And I also got a new bowl for this STS-201 lantern, which doesn't really fit that well for some reason. And it's a bit cracked, but we replaced it in a recent project. It's from the PL version actually. These ones used to be behind the big fluorescent lanterns that is behind here. But again, those are classics for the area as well, so that's why I want to keep them in a great spot and not like backed up behind a lot of lanterns so you can't really even see them. And also switch places with the STS-203 lanterns. That's basically because they get very dirty because I do a lot of work on metal and everything. And all of the tiny metal splinters and everything kind of ruin the coating on them because they are all three brand new. And then those lanterns that used to be there are now behind there, which are the Philips XRG and some other classic Dutch lanterns, old ones. Then an LED Teseo lantern all the way behind there, because I mean I don't really care for it that much, to be fair. And then here we have some more. Actually used to have two of these, which are hard to see. And I don't really know the name of them. At least like long square-like SOX lanterns, but I figured I could get rid of one because it had a crack in the bowl anyway. And at the moment I'm doing a lot of retrofitting work again, which I'll have a video about that out soon. And I figured I would save a lot of sockets and also a lot of electronic ballasts and everything from there, because there are still a lot of usable materials. And I have a very interesting project coming up, which is actually renovating old high pressure sodium streetlights on a big terrain instead of replacing them with LED. So I needed some spare ballasts and everything, which I do have, but it was very great that in the arc lanterns that I'm currently retrofitting, there are still a lot of very new electronics high pressure sodium ballasts. So I was quite lucky. The project came at the right time. And all of those projects are kind of leading me into a problem, which is that I'm kind of running out of space, which I guess every collector has. But I currently have a space at work, which is like 60 kilometers from where I live. And the problem is that like last year I used to work a lot in that area as well, so that place very much came in handy. But now I'm just doing, because I have a lot of projects like more locally, I'm never really there anymore, and I still have tons of LED lanterns laying there, which I want to use for projects, but can't really reach that well, because I would have to take a day off to drive to there and get some lanterns, which, I mean, doesn't really work out that well. So I'm actually looking to buy like a small storage area where I can put a lot of stuff, especially for projects. It will basically just be a storage area which I can use for projects, because we currently have a lot and I'm definitely planning on doing more in the future. And then having all of this stuff close to home, and a lot of stuff that's in the shed here as well can move to there, would be very useful. Because that's, I mean, it's a lot better because I've cleaned it now, but it just kind of still doesn't really look like a museum anymore, which I kind of want the collection here to look like, at least a little bit. And it is a very, very small space. A lot of people say that whenever they see this place, it's a lot smaller than they would have imagined. For example, I could just put all of those fuse boxes, which very often come in handy for projects, in the storage place instead of having it here, so we can just basically take a look at all of the lanterns that I have here. But that's something for the future. Maybe there will be a great storage unit available very soon. It might actually take some more time. We'll see, but I'm definitely keeping an eye out for it. And I'll definitely update you guys on it. And thanks a lot for watching. Please have a nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.